Hello, dear foodie friends, and welcome to Kitchen Chat. This is your host, Margaret McSweeney, and I am so glad you are joining me on this delicious journey. Today, let's have a kitchen chat in New York City at the Pierre Hotel with a dear friend, Cristina Ferrare. Many thanks to our wonderful mutual friend Nancy Davis for introducing us. Nancy is the founder of Race to Erase MS. Please consider supporting this very important nonprofit. Well, today, Cristina is going to share with us the exciting project she has been working on both in and out of the kitchen. So thanks again and enjoy the show.
So beautiful.
Cristina, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too here in New York. This is so much fun. Thank you very much, Margaret.
We're on the Drew Barrymore Show
yes,
today.
I was. I taped it yesterday. It was a lot of fun. She is one of the nicest, kindest, most delightful people I have ever met, aside from you. You're right up there with her. So gracious, so kind, just like you are. So I'm so happy to be with you, and it was so much fun doing Drew yesterday. So I hope everybody will watch her.
What did you cook?
Well, yesterday we cooked actually a fish dish. We had a studio audience member come out, and she burns everything, she said. So we taught her how to make a fish dish because her son loves fish and wants to eat healthy. And then I made a chocolate mousse, but with no sugar and no cream. How did I do that? You can find out if you pick up one of my books.
Let's talk about your book.
The Model Kitchen is what I called it, the Model Kitchen, because I was asked to go back to model by iconic focus models. Well, I have a series of cookbooks coming out on legible.com, and you can go there and order the series. It's not a book that, it's not a tangible book where you can sit and turn the pages. It's an ebook. So first in the series we have is the one on pasta, where I did a whole book on pasta, the way I grew up, the way my nonna made it, the true, authentic Italian pasta with risotto and everything you love that has to do with Italy and pasta. So the second one is a Garden of Earthly Delights. It was the middle of summer. I took everything that was in my daughter's garden, actually, because she's got a huge piece of land and she grows all her own vegetables. So I made wonderful salads and all kinds of good things, including the dessert. So who said, I asked people, who says you can't have dessert, made out of a vegetable? You want to guess what vegetable it was made out of?
I have no idea.
Okay, this vegetable is good. It's high in fiber, good in vitamin A, B6, C. It helps the brain, it helps the heart, the muscle, and the gut. It looks like your pancreas.
A beet?
No. It's yellow. It's orange. One more hint. Okay. Shaped like your pancreas. All right. It is a sweet potato.
A sweet
potato. Come on. Okay. Yes. Okay. A sweet potato.
Wow.
I made it out of a sweet potato, and there's no processed sugar in it, no cream, no sugar.
Amazing.
So if you want to learn how to navigate through the book, because a lot of people will call me and say, or write to me and say, I don't know how to access the book. So I give a little tutorial. You can go on there and you can find out exactly how to use the pages. I would highly suggest it, because you could be riding in your car on the way home, stopping at the market and go, I don't know what to make. You know what? Just go to legible.com, put up Cristina Ferrare, and you can pick any recipe you want, go shopping, come home, make your dinner, voila, that easy.
It has really gotten easier. I love how you're on the cutting edge of an e-cookbook, and it really goes across all generations.
Well, when you say the cutting edge, we are cutting edge because we are the first of its kind for a cookbook to have an AI component.
Really?
Yes, his name is Chef Al.
Chef
Al.
I love this.
So he's live, and we're going to have live videos too. So we don't have them yet, but we're going to be live videos. So if you want to follow me along as I cook, you could do that. But right now, Chef Al is if you had a question for him, he'll answer you in a nanosecond. Like the time before I was on Drew, she can't eat garlic, and so she asked Chef Al what she can substitute for garlic. And right away, right on the air, he said you can use scallions instead of garlic. Or how much salt do you put in water when you're making pasta? So I asked him, I have 2 quarts of water, how much salt should I put in? Nanosecond, 2 tablespoons. So he's right there to help you. You can't get stuck. There's no way you can't make it. You just ask him and he's there for you.
Oh, we all need a Chef Al
Yeah,
in our
ask
life.
Chef Al, that's right.
And does he have an Italian accent?
No, this one I wanted to make him neutral. I wanted him to be for everybody. You know,
Yes.
Chef Al, an Italian chef is like too specific because we use all kinds of foods,
Yes.
you know, Chinese, Japanese, English, Italian, and all. So I wanted it to be a worldwide multilingual book.
Yes,
Not
I
lingual, that
love
means there are all
that.
different kinds of languages, but that gives me an idea. I hope we can do that,
Yes.
deliver it in all kinds of languages.
Well,
Okay.
I'm sure Chef Al.
Well, you know what
will
Chef
be
Al
able
could do? You want to ask him a question in Italian? Who knows? Maybe he'll answer you in Italian. Who knows?
Well, let's try
We
that.
could try that.
Oh,
My passion for food started as young as 3 years old.
wow.
And as soon as I was tall enough to stand on a stool in the kitchen when I was around 4, I would always be in the kitchen with my nonna and my mother because all the wonderful smells and sounds and music coming from there, it seemed like such a fun place. Plus I knew when they came out, we would all be sitting eating, which was great because we loved to congregate around the table and talk and continue the happiness from the kitchen to the table. So it started that young, and that seed was planted as young as I was at that time. And you know, as life goes on, you have a lot of things that interfere with
Yes.
whatever your passion is, but that passion for what I had cooking and that feeling I had when I was a little girl never left me. And now I finally, at this age, 74, okay, 74 years old, I'm
Amazing.
finally doing what it is that I think I was really meant to do, because my passion is food and writing, those two things. Well, my modeling career started in 1964. I was 14 years old, so okay, I'm 74 years old now. I started very, very young and found success rather quickly in the modeling world. I quickly became like what they call, or they dubbed you as supermodel.
Yes.
I was put under contract to Max Factor. I was one of the first models to get a contract with a major endorsement from a makeup company. I've been on the cover of Bazaar 9 times, Good Housekeeping, Cosmopolitan. I had a very wonderful, just fabulous career. I traveled all over the world, met all kinds of people, and I loved doing it. I had the best time. What I did.
How wonderful. And you're modeling again
Yes,
now.
I was asked about a year ago if I would be interested in coming back to modeling, and I wasn't sure. And I noticed there were a lot of women over 50 that thought, you know what, maybe I could model, maybe I could do this. And so I thought, well, since I used to do it, maybe I could do it. Maybe I could get back to it. So I asked, I called some modeling agencies, but you can't get anybody on the phone, not one person on the phone. So after about 10 tries, I said, forget it, this isn't meant to happen. And when I mentioned it to a friend of mine, she says, let me make a few phone calls, and happened to reach a person over at Iconic Focus Models who said, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you called. We've been trying to reach Cristina, and we used to be her bookers at the Ford agency when she was there. So we would, yes. So we would love to reconnect with her, and you know, we work by committee here, and we all have to agree because we're all partners. And if we agree, we would love to bring her back. So I got a phone call 4 days later. I didn't hear from them for 4 days, and I thought, oh well, this isn't meant to happen. Finally, they called, and the message was, please tell Cristina that we would love to bring her home. And that, you know, that really got to me. I still get, you know, chills when I say it, because that really meant a lot to me. So I decided I was going to take that leap of faith and do it, and I'm back doing it, and I'm glad I did.
Wonderful. Just a side note, it's never too late, no matter what age or stage. Pursue your joy and your purpose.
And your passion.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And one passion that both of us share, we are both new grandmothers.
Oh,
so
yes, we were showing pictures of our babies. Yes.
So exciting.
I know. It's an exciting time of life.
It is. So has this new addition given you some thought about cooking for kids?
What a great idea.
Oh.
Maybe
It begins here on Kitchen
we should
Chat.
go, yeah, we can. We could go really like baby chicken chat. I mean, baby kitchen chat. And that's a great idea.
Yes.
We'd have to, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, give me another thing to do. But that's something I would like to pass on to my daughter, Ariana, who just had a baby. she's 6 months old, and I noticed for the last month she's been making and preparing her own meals for the baby. And I did say to her, did you ever think about maybe writing this all down and sharing it with your followers? And she says, yes, Mommy, that's exactly what I'm doing, because I think it's important. And our baby she's never had anything toxic, not even on your hair or arms or her lotions. Everything is all toxin free, and she does the same thing organically with the foods. That's really important when you're raising kids today.
And tell us about your daughter who cooks.
Alexandra?
Yes.
My Alexandra is going to have a baby any minute. I'm here in New York, and every time the phone rings, my heart is in my shoe because I think, oh my God, she's having the baby and I'm not home. Well, she's also a chef, a certified chef. Daughter Alex is Alex T. Cooks. My daughter Ariana is the modern day girlfriend, and I'm at Cristina Cooks with no H. There's no H in Cristina.
Oh, and you will see so many great dishes and inspiration. Cristina, thank
Margaret,
you.
Thank you. I want to thank you. She came, where did you come from today?
Chicago.
Chicago, all the way here to come here to sit and talk. I can't tell you how much I really appreciate you and what you do and how you help spread the word about food and health and all that. So thank you.
Thanks again, Cristina, for this kitchen chat. And thank you, dear foodie friends, for joining me on this delicious journey. Make sure you check out legible.com for more information about her fabulous new e-cookbooks. And continue to follow me on Kitchen Chat. And always remember to take a moment and savor the day.